Doña Dominga doesn't have enough water to wash her hands, which is regarded as the first line of defense against the coronavirus. What's left here is for drinking, because a cistern truck won't bring her weekly ration until tomorrow. Her vegetable patch has been reduced to tiny onions, watered with what's left from the rinse cycle of her washing machine. But Dominga doesn't blame the lack of water on Chile's severe drought.
I would ask the government to leave some of the water that all the fruit groves are using to us, so that we can live too.
In Chile's rural Petorca region, the contrast is striking. Lush green hills of avocados for export, surrounded by totally parched land. It's possible because Chile's water law and water code allow the state to grant free access in perpetuity to economic interests. In 1980, when General Augusto Pinochet came up with his new constitution and water law, no one raised a red flag because there was plenty of water to go around. Back then, no one could have envisaged the impact of climate change, nor the extraordinary expansion of Chile's agricultural and forestry industries, which are more and more leaving families who have been farming here for generations high and dry, without a drop of water. Agricultural engineer RODRIGO MUNDACA leads a nationwide movement to change Article 19 of the Constitution, which establishes that water is an economic as well as a public resource. On our visit to Petorca, we stumble into a large tube used to carry water up the hill to a massive avocado plantation from a now dry well.
This is highway robbery. To capture underground water even after the river has gone dry. It is illegal, but the state turns a blind eye.
Small farmers and ranchers in Petorca can't afford to drill up to 200 meters to access underground aquifers. These are a sign of protest, hung by farmers. An estimated 10,000 animals have died of thirst in the last 6 months alone.
We are saying that a new constitution must consecrate water as a public and human right, and build a new hydro-institutionality establishing priorities of use of water. The problem isn't avocados, but our distorted economic model.
It's a model which prominent politicians of all political colors are taking full advantage of. Changing the water law has strong public support. But like everything else, a referendum on whether to rewrite the Constitution has been put on hold until after the pandemic passes. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Petorca.